We good? Hey, y'all. My lips were dry, so we had to handle that. Hashtag Black Girl Magic. We like that little shine, that little gloss when we show up to do what we do. Woo-sa. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Let me go ahead for my Facebook Livers. I know you're here for a reason, and you want to see what this is all about. I'm going to go ahead and pin in the comments if Facebook will allow me. There we go. www.futurebblacklifecoach.com is our summer camp link. Yay! Summer camp is here. Y'all ready? We have about 8 days before we kick off. We got people signing up, registering, calling the office, emailing, inboxing, texting. What other forms of communication? Please don't come knock on my door, but I'm just saying. We're starting summer camp on June 22nd. As a bonus for signing up for summer camp, you get the opportunity to be entered to win a very free, F-R-E-E, life coaching session. Yay! So let me tell you why camp is so bomb is because not only are you getting a life coaching session, which literally gives you back your money, depending on what you bring to your session. Now, I'm going to share this. I got a couple things set up behind y'all. Trying to be Gizmo Gadget Girl. And we're going to work it out. Oh, I should have did this on the big screen. Okay. So, I'm giving you your money back. I'm drinking a drink. I think there is a bug in my drink. Oh, my gosh. Georgia Nats. I'm going to still drink it. Judge yourself. I got it out. Where's my napkin? There we go. More nutrients, protein. I'm vegetarian anyway, so it fits. Hey, y'all, I'm Dr. AJ Austin, founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC. Now, I train Black women of faith to become certified life coaches online in one day. When you head over to futurebblacklifecoach.com, you're going to see your personal invitation to sign up, to register, to join us this time next week-ish in our 3-day, should I say 4-day, because you get a bonus day with me, summer camp. Y'all ready? Hey, Coach Alexis, say hello when you come into the room. I'm ready for y'all. And I want to know if, the value of a free life coaching session is worth like your $97. So number one, you get to come hang out with me for 4 days. It's part of the summer camp. You get the opportunity to be entered to win a free coaching session, which is a $97 value. You get your money back. Then I'm going to match you dollar for dollar when you come and join us in the 1-day life coach certification training. But you have to be in the summer camp to get my money, to get the free session. So head over to futurebblacklifecoach.com. Sign up for summer camp. It comes with so many goodies. Say hello when you come in the room, my Facebook Livers. Hello, Trina. Is that right? Did I say it right? Trina or Triana? Put it like how I should pronounce it in the comments below. So I'm pulling up my screen behind us. I thought I had it ready to roll. I kind of do, but I need bigger script, just like I need to see our comments bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it up. Let me know where you're watching from when you tune in. Rep your city real quick. Hey, Crystal Peoples, how are you? So your opportunity to win a free life coaching session comes when you register for our upcoming summer camp over at futurebblacklifecoach.com. And I am about to tell you all about it. I'm getting my script up, if you will. Now, I've been communicating with y'all via email and text and phone and inbox. Oh, I'm tired. I just left the chiropractic, y'all. When I say, I feel like she put my heart back where it goes. Jesus Christ. Do you hear me? So, I can't find my script, y'all. I'm about to find it. So she hooked me up. Hey, Farmington Hills, Michigan. We see you. We got Ohio in the house representing a lot too. Coach Alexis in Texas representing, one of our certified life coaches. Coach Alexis, I love what you got going on, what you're doing. I see you, sis. Like, you are showing up. You are consistent, okay? Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. I love seeing your name pop up. I love when you tag me showing what you got going on. I love when I check in on you. You got something to report. Hey, Coach Deb, another one of our certified life coaches. We are giving away a a free life coaching session when you register for summer camp. You're going to be entered to win. Now, some of our coaches are live here with us. Coach Alexis, Coach Deborah, we'll have more. We'll have some replay viewers. They don't know, but they're going to be your coaches. And all of them will say yes, okay? That's how cool and fun it is to work with me as your Master Life Coach Trainer. I really wish I could just find what I'm looking for. Oh, you know how like when you find something you're looking for, it ain't there, but let me not be looking for it. It be in my face. There we go. Okay, cool. So I got a lot of cool, fun things coming up. Summer camp is one. You got to be in our crew, our clique, our community of coaches. We're giving away free life coaching. If you're here, you're not one of my coaches, how many of you would like to win, potentially, a free life coaching session? Because if we have a lot of you guys enter to win, I may work out something special. We have an event called speed coaching where I match my coaches up. We always sell out. We always have a wait list. Coaches always come through. And this is where we also bless our community with some life coaching sessions as well, and giving you that $97 value where you don't have to pay for a price. You hear me? So if you've never experienced coaching and if you want to, now is the time, because it is now time for our Future Black Life Coach Summer Camp. If you see me looking behind you, there's a screen behind me. One of my coaches sent me a new ring light, so I'm playing around with that, trying not to like knock nothing down. Thank you, Sade, if you watched the replay. I appreciate you. So our Future Black Life Coach Summer Camp is where we're going to spend 3 amazing days together learning the important foundation, y'all. Life coaching is very foundational. I do it like that, foundational. You're going to learn the foundational principles of what it takes to become a professionally trained, skilled, qualified, certified life coach. Y'all ready? Because everybody out here that's calling themselves a coach has not necessarily sat through the training where they've invested their time, their money, their attention, their thought process, submitted themselves and their spirits to tutelage, mentorship, leadership, knowledge, education, being poured into. That's everything that we offer, starting with the summer camp over at futureblackLifeCoach.com when you register. It's going to show you how I did it first. You know, I don't believe you can teach anything you haven't personally been through. So for 4 years, I submitted myself under leadership. Low wages, dealing with homelessness and bills being due, food stamps, and so much more. Trina, if you're interested, check out futureblackLifeCoach.com. Come join us. We got a spot for you. But I'm telling you that I started where you had to humble thyself. And so many people saw my humility. And I didn't even consciously know that that's what I was doing when I was being poured into and trained and prayed over and anointed. Another coaching colleague just this weekend brought up, like, girl, I saw your pictures of you being anointed by the Bronner brothers, the family millionaires, black millionaires here in Atlanta. And we're just celebrating each other because we flow in the gift of prophecy, the apostolic anointing, so many other ministry gifts and callings that you won't even know about me till you get into my world. And then there's a fellowship of us. We're ministers. We're black women of faith. So we know what it's like to serve. We know what it's like to submit. And I lead by example. And one of our very first life coaches, Coach Camille, she is the very first coach that said yes over a year and a half ago to coming to train with me online as a black woman of faith, getting poured into it. She said, one of the reasons I said yes to you, Dr. AJ, was that I saw you submit. I saw your journey. Even your story reveals how you had to lay what you wanted aside to what we were going to need in the future. So yes, John Whitaker, that's appropriate. You will officially be blocked. Thank you so much for joining us. So yes. This journey is amazing. As you guys can see, you got haters, you got trolls, you got spectators. One of my coaches last night, y'all, told me that that's what they've been dealing with for years, especially with millions and millions of followers online, how people will show up just to see, are you really submitted? They will test your sexy, okay? They will test your knowledge. They will test your patience. They will test to see if you're really who you say you are. But after years of submitting and other people witnessing that journey, that's what drew other black women of faith to me. Hey, Future Black Life Coach Tony, how are you? Tony joined us in, what did we do last month? Oh, our 3-day virtual boot camp. And so we're bringing it back remix style for 3 to 4 days. You know, you get that bonus day, right? And I'm going to show you a panel of our coaches. We got some special other treats and goodies along with the free life coaching session when you sign up for our summer camp over at futurebblacklifecoach.com. And so I love the fact that, again, I went first. You guys are following my motto. Even things like me checking in on you to say, hey, girl, how's it going? How's your training going? What do you need help with? How can I support you? What resources do you need? Y'all, I do this because this is the gap that I feel in the Black life coaching space. When is the last time someone that you really admire, that you've been learning from, that you've invested and sown seeds into, whether it's financially or prayers or a like or a share, when is the last time they sent you a Facebook inbox with no hidden agenda? When is the last time they literally picked up the phone? Y'all, I texted with 51 coaches yesterday. I was tired, but I did it in record time, and I'm proud of myself. My coach is going to be proud of me too. But when is the last time that person that you follow on lives actually called your phone, left you a voicemail, sent you an email, checked on you in the inbox, sent you a text message, sent you a gift in the mail? Yeah, those little touches that's why I'm here. It's why I do what I do. And so one of the ways that we're going to continue to give back and sow into Black women of faith that come join us in the summer camp, that's where the free life coaching session comes in. I know that's why y'all here being nosy. Say hello when you come in the room. Rep your city, so we'll know where you are. Our coaches are heavy in Ohio, Texas, Louisiana, Atlanta, and the Carolinas, and the Midwest. I hope I don't leave nobody out. Don't feel no type of way, y'all. Y'all know. So I literally am looking at a map right behind me. It's a map in gold of all the states. And my dream, my job, my goal here on this earth is to have coaches in every state. Then, did you know we have 193 countries around the world? We're about to get really, really international, okay? Hey, Coach Lee, representing the A. We're breathing the same air, right? Yes, I love it. And so I want a coach in every state. I want my coaches in every state to influence other countries. Where my international coaches at? You want global reach where, yeah, it may be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but someone in Africa needs you right now. And you can hop on a Zoom call. I have done a Zoom. It was Skype. Back in the day when Skype was heavy before Zoom. I did a Skype in Africa. Y'all could not tell me, this little country Douglasville girl, that I was not in Africa in that moment. To be seen on camera and to see the surroundings and to be coaching with someone around the world was just okay, we global. We international, okay? So it's so exciting. Coach Alexis says, I want global reach. God can do it. He's already done it. We have coaches. I remember one time, I was offering a class for coaches. I put it online on Instagram, and I was at the gym that morning, and I posted it. I do random posts, as y'all can see. Hey, Dayton, Ohio, I see you, coach. And so I posted it. I went to the gym shower to retch around and ranch off. You know what D.L. Hughley says in Kings of Comedy. And when I got out, a coach from Austria had purchased my coaching products. That's global reach. I got an email from a coach who's seen me here in Atlanta. She is in Vietnam. That's global reach. We're trying to help her get her green card so she can come back over, train with us for a day, and fly back and take her updated knowledge to the next level for her country. We representing countries, y'all. That's what we're talking about. We have a coach that followed me for a year, called the office faithfully and said, I'm coming. I am coming to Atlanta. I'm coming to train with you. You are my coach. Did it and took the knowledge back to the Cayman Islands. Y'all, we're in the Cayman Islands. We also have coaches in Australia. We have invitations for Kenya. This is global reach, y'all. So it's bigger than your hometown. It's bigger than your little small country town like mine. I love little small country towns. It's how I grew up. So we're going to start that journey for our future Black Life coaches. Y'all get to come in and meet some of our coaches who are already in our group. When you head over to futurebblacklifecoach.com, you're going to be entered into our summer camp. It also comes with free admission into our VIP Facebook group for Future Black Life Coaches. This is that online exclusive private community. And we have our seasoned coaches there. We have our future Black life coaches there. And then we'll have you there, another future Black woman of faith who is becoming a certified life coach. Hey, New York, represent New York. You will be our first coach in New York. I don't think we have New York just yet. Hello, Uniquely Me. How are you? So how does a free life coaching session sound, New York, Ohio, Michigan, Texas, Atlanta? What y'all think? Tell me, how does that sound? Because that's what happens, okay? When you join us in the summer camp, futureblackLifeCoach.com. I'm going to share in our exclusive private online community of those future Black certified life coaches where you get VIP access, okay? I'm going to be sharing my story, y'all. My story is deep. Tell them coaches, they know some of it. Y'all don't know everything. One of our coaches reached out. She was like, Dr. AJ, I didn't even know that about you. Y'all. Get in the group, okay? You'll find some things out about your coach that you can personally relate to. Hey, Florida. Yes, so you want a coach whose story you represent, whose story you relate with. You want to feel represented. You want to feel like they're relatable. You want to have those unique touches. Just like Coach Deb said, you know, the little touches are everything. And some of y'all run and hide from me. Don't worry, I got your phone number, I got your email address, I got your address if I felt like traveling. I am that pop-up friend. I used to do that more, especially when you were here in Georgia. I would hand deliver books and hugs. Haven't done it in a while. Y'all know we're just coming off COVID lockdown. So me and the Honda, you know, we rolls, okay? So we find you. We show up with gifts and gifts in the mail. That is a part of being in our circle of sisterhood. We're called the Ladies of Legacy when you come get certified with me. Yes, Coach Alexis says deep. It's the transparency for me. Yes. And again, I'm just starting to release parts of my story. I ain't know. I was like, Jesus, you can't have me on camera crying in front of people and stuff. So he's helped me. Yes, it is very, very interesting. The 3 days are a replay, of course. So these are previously recorded videos. In November, we did a live masterclass. 30 plus ladies went through that class. And then January came, whole new group. February came, whole new group. March came, whole new group. April came, whole new group. May came. We in June, whole new group. Now we in July. I've remixed all of those trainings. They're now previously recorded videos, so you can jump in the group at any time and watch those videos during our summer camp, and then make the decision if you are exceedingly excited to join us in the one-day life coach certification training. That's when you're entered to win a free life coaching session. Plus, you are matched dollar for dollar. I'm going to match your $97 for the summer camp registration. We're going to take your $97 and my $97, and I'm matching you, and we're going to deduct it from the $999 tuition that it is to join my one-day life coach certification training. So you get thousands of dollars of value in coaching, and you get certified for very, very little. A lady called my office today and said, so now your training is $25,000, right? I was like, girl, what page you on? Where you see that at? That's on the internet? Girl, I was like, you got $25,000 right now. You want me to send you? I got excited, y'all. I said, well, basically, what would you have done if I said yes? Because $25,000 and $799, two totally different. She said, there are trainings out there that are charging this. She said, I would have told you I ain't got it today, but I would have worked on it. So the fact that there are people willing to invest $25,000 for the knowledge and the community and support system that I bring, y'all know that price going up, right? Very, very soon. So even if you can't join us live, the replays are everything. The videos are only like 60 minutes each day. And so that's why it's like boot camp style, where you come in and you get it. Like, I'm so no fluff. I've been training Black people. We used to have Black men and Latina women and all that good stuff. Every culture, I believe, has been represented in my trainings over the last 6 years. We have a total of 158 coaches at the time of this recording. And so I say all of that because everybody comes from a different walk of life. Everybody don't have a long attention span, including me. I'm an introvert. You can't tell, but I am. I'm hiring another introvert coach because she gets me. But I share that too because some of us, we can't pay attention that long. So I took out the fluff. So I'm like, something that people would, like, I just did an event for the last few weeks, day after day after day. And it was like, this event could have been 3 hours versus 3 days. I'm that coach that I literally took a class in college too. My degree is in training and development. So when I say professionally trained, skilled, qualified, certified life coaches, that's who I train. I had a professor who, if you wrote too much on your homework papers, he would deduct points. So our homework, and I had a guy that used to sit behind me in class. He used to get so mad because I could sit in class, do this homework, and turn it in and get an A. He watched me do my homework every day, every class. He was like, how do you do that? Because our professor made us get to the point. He was like, if you can say, don't say, oh, this was extremely, really long. If you could just say long. So he deduct. If he had to cross out an extra word on your paper, you got deducted points. That like really got into my spirit of like, ooh, that's going to be my end. Someone who is straightforward and to the point. So I took out all the fluff that I have personally witnessed in these life coach trainings that are out in these internet streets. Y'all can sign up for 2 years if you want to. Me and my crew, we do it in a day. I've been training coaches in 1 day, 8 hours. When you sit and focus and you know you want to get it done, we got a handbook that walks you through it. Click, play, listen, do the work, submit, and done. Coach Sharika Dixon, Coach Samia, who will probably watch the replay, they came in and got it done. They was like, you said we could do it in a day. We're going to do it in a day. And it was done. They're like, okay, next. And now they are our success stories. Coach Deb and I just did our video testimonial where you're telling about your experience. And you don't have to feel rushed. You don't have to feel like you have to do this in a day. It's self-paced. But I tell y'all about that in the summer camp. Don't have me spilling the tea, y'all, because I give everything away. But yes, Coach Deborah says, yes, please, point. That's your coach. Get to the point. And yes, Coach Alexa says, thank you for the videos. I still go back and view them as needed. Hashtag ADD. And while I am not diagnosed with ADD, ADHD, I'm still like, what's the point? I think it was my upbringing. I had a mama that was straight to the point. Like, we don't have a lot of time. I got 3 of y'all to raise, single. Get to the point. What you want? So you got to get to the point. Make your points. Make your argument. Plead your case. Get to the point. And so that's what our coaching offers as well. So in addition to my story, I'm also going to share what we call the 3 coaching categories. Did y'all know that coaching has categories? I made them up, but I'm going to tell you what they are because they're specific to Black women of faith. Y'all know how we have our own personality styles. Just like I said, you would never know by looking at me, listening to me, seeing me live in action like this or live speaking somewhere. You would never know that I'm an introvert. But trust and believe, my very last speaking event before the shutdown, where I had to be in front of people and I was the keynote, the reason people showed up, they had a green room, y'all, and you could lock the door. And I was so excited because I could disappear, go sit in the green room, kick my shoes off, drink some tea, and then come back out and mingle with the people. Like, I have to re-up. Okay, that's a personality style that I bring to my coaching, and people are thankful. That's why I have to get to the point, because I'm ready to get off the phone. I ain't got all day. I will sit and answer your questions and laugh and talk and engage, but at the end, I need a nap. And one of my coaches today, I just met her today, she gave me permission to take naps. I didn't need it, but thank you, because I was like, I'm not the only one. We need naps. So Coach Alexa says you guys are going to learn from one of the best coaches in the industry. Let's go. So head over to futureblacklifecoach.com because we're talking about my story. You're going to meet a success panel of our coaches. You're going to hear about the 3 coaching categories. You're going to be entered for a chance to win that free live coaching session. I'm going to match your summer camp investment dollar for dollar. And there's so many other goodies that I can't even like spill the tea. You got to come to camp. It's that time. I know y'all registering your kids for camp and all that good stuff. But I just had the feeling of back in 1990 when I went to Chattanooga, Tennessee to a camp called Camp Canoga for 2 weeks. I was so homesick. But I am so thankful that memory of being a child, my mom kept all my little postcards I would mail home. I still got them. And I would be like, I miss you, right? I was her only daughter, oldest girl. But that experience of swimming in the lake for the first time, I never got in all the way because a fish touched my feet. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. But kayaking, I did that, had a lot of fun. Campfires, bunk beds, traveling for the first time, being away from home. Like, I wanted to bring that experience online for our coaches, especially because we can't get in touch with each other in person just yet. Atlanta is slowly opening up. So maybe by this time next year, we'll have something on the books to where we can come hug each other in person. Y'all can meet for the first time, because I know y'all knows in like, who are the other 156? I can get about 50 of y'all in a room, okay? And then we'll also have some future Black Life coaches in the room with us as well. So hang on to your seats. Summer camp is the first step. If you always say, I want to be a coach, but I don't know where to start at futurebblacklifecoach.com. Come get into our community, because you'll get access to our free Facebook group. You'll get access to the potential, I wanted to call it a scholarship, but it's your free life coaching session. Be entered for that chance to win. And more importantly, we're going to talk about what life coaching is and is not, because a lot of people still think it's therapy. Coach Alexis, Coach Deb, is life coaching therapy? Because even some coaches that I follow, I'm hearing like a lot of similarities to therapy and counseling. And I'm just like, yeah. So we're going to talk about what it is and what it isn't, because I want to educate you before you say yes. I told this lady today, I was like, even if you know of a training that is $25,000, get information before you invest that. Don't sign up to get certified as a coach thinking you're going to come and counsel and tell people what to do and give your advice or your quote unquote recommendations. That ain't coaching, sis. My coaches just said, nope. Please do not mislead yourself or your clients. You can get into so much trouble. One of my coaches, I did not know it, and I so appreciate the transparency, mentioned how when you get to a certain level as a coach, why am I losing my voice? This is weird. Okay, so voice is going in and out. But they mentioned when you get to a certain level as a coach, people will sign up to coach with you just to audit you, to see if you're giving medical advice, if you're telling people to take prescriptions and do these home remedies that's supposed to supplement or be in a place of medical advice, if you're trying to write prescriptions, if you're giving like advice that will put them in danger. Now, I wrote a new book. She is here. Let me get her cute real quick. Do her hair. The Black Life Coach. #1 new release on Amazon, 72 straight hours, okay? We held that top spot for training for Black people. And in this book, we talk about what's called, it's called tort negligence. That's where your clients come to you expecting one thing, you give them something else. They can name you in a lawsuit. Arbitration. Yeah. Legalese, legalistics, lawyers, all the things. We talk about it in here because some of y'all don't know that life coaches can be sued. Yep, named in a lawsuit. So I share that because it's real. Thank you, Coach Alexis, and congrats on your book. Yes. So the training, that this book comes as a part of the training. It actually comes as a bonus. I ain't even got to the bonuses yet, but it comes as a bonus with your summer camp registration. So I believe in being educated before you invest, and that's what summer camp is about, giving you the information that you need. I got my bug infested. I got the bug out, Alexis, but I got my this is a strawberry lemonade from Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know how a gnat got in it, but we're gonna have some extra protein today. Okay, so anyway. That was my free drink from Dunkin', honey. I'm going to drink that. Alexa says, camp. Coach Deborah says, don't delay. Do it today. Yes. So what else did I miss? So if you want to know how to become an extraordinary Black woman of faith who is a certified life coach, a lot of y'all call and I love this. You're like, I just need permission. I just need that title of coach. I just need that certificate. I need that piece of paper in my hand so that when I talk to people, I can tell them I'm a coach and they believe me. And I'm more legit. I'm more received, especially in the church space. One of my doctoral colleagues did his dissertation on coaching in the Black church. Y'all know that ain't something we used to. I've even had one of the ladies that came to one of my online trainings say that, she's heard coaching be spoken against in the church. So our job as Black women of faith is to come into the church, the community, our corporate culture, and educate. Don't forget, put a little women in that. Coach Dale says, I want my book autographed, please. So let me tell you the trick. I'm always like full of surprises. All right, Coach. So I published that for me. I got 2 copies. Oh, my alarm is going off telling me to take out the trash, y'all. But my trash man, I popped up and looked, and they were out pulling my trash out to the curb. And my neighbors told me that they would do that, but it scared me. But I was thankful they did it, so I don't have to go do that. I may ignore that alarm. Just a little update on y'all. So yes, so the ebook. You can find the link in our private exclusive online community, Coach Deb. We have 2 now for Future Black Life Coaches, and the one that I know you're in. The link to you for you to get your discounted ebook copy is in the groups. I got to add it to our other group, but it's in there. The print version is just for me. It's our curriculum, and I'm making some edits and updates. So anyway, I will have you an autograph copy on back order. Okay, let's say it like that. But I'm so proud of this book, and it was a new release. Coaches who haven't even trained with me got their copies of that. So yes, Coach Alex said me too, give me my book. So y'all can pre-order them for when I re-release the hardback or the print version. Then I'll be in the studio soon laying down the tracks. And this one is twice the size of the last one I did. So that may be a 2-day venture versus a 1-day. My voice definitely got to be together for that. So yeah, because one of our goals is to get that on Audible. So these are some of the goodies, y'all. This is what's going on with us. So make sure you're active in the group. I'm happy to, if Coach Deb and Coach Alexis, if you guys will inbox me for the link to pre-order, that will put me in accountability, and I will definitely get it signed and shipped out to y'all. Y'all know I like sending gifts in the mail, right? What else am I leaving out? There are 10 coaching qualities and characteristics that go along with our categories for Black women of faith as coaches. Oh, Coach Alexis, you said something about the dissertation. Oh, I would love to read that dissertation. I can see if I can get my hands on it. I don't know if he published it. I attended virtually the university with the Ithaca. It was in Ithaca. He went to Cornell. And so, yeah, to see, that process and to know what he was. I mean, he's not even a coach. So he was a pastor of a mega church here in Atlanta and did his dissertation. So, yeah, it was very interesting. I don't even think I was listening so much to what he was teaching, because I think he did send something. And I made him put it in a book. So he did write a book. But, yeah, I was just seeing how the dissertation process worked virtually. So it's really cool. What else? How to be extraordinary Black woman. Best. Okay, so this is my favorite part. We got a new checklist I call the coach certification checklist for if you learn different, if you retain information different like I do, then you want to know what to look out for when it comes to your learning style of getting certified as a coach. And I'm going to feature that in our summer camp. You're going to hear from our success panel of Black women life coaches who have been certified with me via a Q&A session. And then, of course, your bonus copy of that #1 new release on Amazon. I didn't even know, y'all. Now I see what celebrities mean when they were like, oh, I knew my name was on the list, but I had no idea I won the Grammy. That's how I felt when I saw #1 by that book. And I was just screenshotting away and emailing people. Excuse me, I'm hot. Let me turn on my fan. There we go. Get us some air. What else we got? Make sure I don't miss anything. There we go. Okay, yeah. I think I got pretty much all of it. Y'all have any questions for me? You said it's a great subject matter. That is my niche. Which one? What's your niche? Did I miss something? I don't know. Let me respond to you. I see your message, Coach. I'm going to respond while I'm on here so I don't forget. Because other than that, y'all have me like I was this morning up at 4 a.m. talking to Coach Tony and checking in with y'all. But it's all good because I be awake because I sleep crazy hours. Okay, so I'm going to send you the link, Coach Alexis, to pre-order your book on today. If you don't do it today, it's child. Me and you going to be waiting. So, there we go. Let me copy it because I got to send it to Coach Deb too. Thank you. See, that's what I mean, Coach Alexis. You show up, girl. I am proud of you. You said working with, yes. Working with Christians and coaching in the church. Ain't it such yeah. My favorite part is talking to people who call into the office. For years, y'all, I've been doing these calls since 2016. And hearing the vision that they have as a coach. So I'll say, Do you want to be a coach to charge people, or are you just, looking to add it to your ministry, your nonprofit work? And a lot of people want to do it for free, but they also think that it is about telling people what to do. So they're like, yeah, because there's so many young women that some messed up their life, and I did the same thing. And this is so many women. This is my paraphrase. I was a teenage mom, and they don't need to do this and this and this. And I'm just like, that ain't coaching, right? We don't tell people what to do. We ain't yelling and rolling our neck and subscribing or prescribing things to them, shoulda, coulda, woulda, just because your life was lived a certain way. That ain't coaching, sis. So when you join us in our summer camp over at futureblackLifeCoach.com, I'm going to show you what coaching is, because that's one of the bonuses that come with our training now, is you get to see coaching live in action. We ain't just talking about it. I ain't just teaching you about it. It's not theory. It's not something I heard or made up. So somebody else do. No, you get to see it in action. I teach you. I was literally on a call. I don't know how many people were on this call last night. But they were like, these were certified coaches that went through a training program, paid their money, and still had questions like, so what questions should I be asking my clients? How do I host a session? You mean to tell me? So y'all know I was feeling some type of way. I couldn't say nothing. I was just silently praying and meditating on that thing, because you need to know what you're doing and what you're getting into before you sign up or say yes. Don't just buy from people because they're celebrities or they look fun online. All y'all think I'm your sister or your BFF or your auntie online. Y'all, we feel like family. I'm fine with that. But I will stop you from swiping your card with me if you don't know what you're signing up for. Don't buy nothing from me because you think I'm funny. Because this funny turns into another form of fun when it comes to training, because you're going to get this work done, okay? Coach Alexa says it's the transparency for me. Yeah, all of that kind of tones down. We're going to laugh and giggle our way through this certification, because you need to know how to coach, how to host a coaching session, what questions to ask, how to show up for your clients, how to get them to repeat. Like, you need a skill that's transferable to your clients, regardless of what type of coach you are. And just like Coach Alexa said, I go back through the material and watch. I would too. If I had invested money and time into a training, I'm going to get everything. My friend this weekend got mad at me because that's how I am. If I pay for something, especially, I'm getting everything. I'm showing up first to the event, and I'm going to help you clean up at the end. I want every morsel. So you need to know that you're going to walk away with the skills of a life coach. And that's what we're addressing in our summer camp over at futureblackLifeCoach.com. We're hanging out together for 3 days online. Y'all get all this. It's contained a little bit, but a lot of people say they wish they can bottle up my energy. Me too, sis, especially when I'm sleepy and need a nap. But I'm here for you. If you head over to futureblackLifeCoach.com, you will be entered to win our free life coaching session. You will join us in our summer camp that's coming up this time next week. The replays are on repeat all week long. So if you can't join us live, no worries. I make sure that you have copies. And if you tell me, just like NY did earlier, she's going to be taking her exam, which we know she's going to do well with. We have a lot of social workers that take our trainings. But if you tell me you can't be there live, I'll definitely make sure you get copies of the replay for summer camp, because the goal is to get certified. And I want to make sure you have all the information you need. So if you're watching this replay, if you're live here with me and I haven't seen a comment from you yet, or you haven't repped your city yet, or said hey yet, then you may be one of those people that's ready to take the guesswork out of what to do to become a coach, who to trust, who should I spend my money with, who should I train and learn from. It may not be me, but I do want to educate you on the journey. Everybody that comes to our boot camps and summer camps and master classes don't come get certified with me, but they do leave educated, and then they come back. They come back to other trainings, or they'll come back and take the training like, okay, I see what you mean about what's out there. You were right. And I'm here with open arms if we have space in our training. So we're very selective. Tell them, ladies of legacy, we're selective with who we let into the ladies of legacy. And you have to have those qualities. And so we're going to talk about those qualities, what to look for in a life coach certification, as well as you're going to get the information you've been seeking to help those you've been called to. Coach Alexis says she's working with Christians and coaching in the church. We got a lot of that in the training. Coach Deb always is blown away by our list of 88 specializations that you can choose from as a certified life coach. So if you want to see what it takes to be a good life coach, your spot in the class awaits you. If we have space, okay? It's not going to be out there forever. Coach Deb, why are you yelling? She's like, selective with a neck roll. Selective. And we have to be, because I believe in protecting my tribe as well. You guys are a tribe of ministers. You're a tribe of ministry leaders. You're a tribe of nonprofit leaders. You're a tribe that's in the corporate culture. You're a tribe that's heavy in the church. You're a tribe that is called on in your community, even in your home, your family, and your friends, y'all. Your coach has been under stress for about 2-3 weeks now from just the role that I lead in my everyday life. I've taken a lot of naps this last 7 days in particular. A friend called today like, you out of hiding? I was like, girl, I wasn't hiding. I was napping. I'm tired. We carry a heavy mantle in life as Black women. Then you add Black women of faith. Then you add Black women of faith in the church, in nonprofit, in corporate culture, in your family. Child, we tired. So we deserve those naps, right? Yes, 88. Coach Deb's like 88, y'all. So yes, we are definitely, we're in a position to lead if you can be guided. So that's why I say it's important to learn how to submit your will, to just say, yes, Lord, and trust the process. So I don't do the whole, let me go pray about it. Let me go talk to the kids and my husband, the cat, and the dog. Because by the time you find this video or any others that you may have watched, maybe you've heard me on a podcast, maybe we've talked on the phone. Child, you already know what you want to do. When a Black woman make up her mind, that's it. We ready. So if you're ready, head over to futurebblacklifecoach.com. Come join us for the 3-day summer camp where we're going to have an experience learning about what your next step should be, or if you have the qualifications of what it takes to be a Black woman of faith who is certified as a life coach. Yes, Coach Alexis, self-care is super important. I was so happy that I made myself get out the house today. I've been in the house. My neighbor's probably like, why does her car never move? Like there's a dirt spot, a rain spot, and a leaf spot from how still my car has been since I've been in my new home. I stocked up on groceries. Y'all seen my grocery haul from Trader Joe's. I have been in this house working and sewing and pouring into my community of coaches because that's what it's about for me. This is what I do full time. I'm committed to it. And so I share that because I made myself get out the house today. And as I was laying on that table at the chiropractor, it was a new lady. And I just trusted the process. And I just let my body relax and let the professional do what she did. And when I say the cracks and snaps and pops, and when I left, I was in such a good mood. I was so happy. I was like, when you coming back? Because they rotate schedules. So I need to get her schedule because sis was good. I've never been that happy leaving the chiropractor, but got my neck cracked, my back cracked. She found a spot that had been shifted. I was like, hey, she, yeah, get in there. So that's a part of that self-care process. We got a manicure today. We're going to get our eyebrows done. And then later this week, I don't even know for sure, but I am attending a memorial for a cousin that I lost this past week. And so I have been to myself in my shell, my little turtle shell, grieving and processing. He was a little bit younger than me. He had, I'm thinking ovarian cancer. That's not it for a man. He had colon cancer. I did get a chance to talk to him and say my goodbyes. And he talked about the work that he had seen me doing on live. Sometimes he would pop here on our Facebook lives and say, he wouldn't say anything. He's just on being nosy. So I would shout him out like, hey, cousin. And so I know that he was proud of the work that we're doing here in the earth. And I'm one of the favorite cousins. My other cousins get mad when I say that, but I love all my family and all my family loves me. So I'm the fun cousin. So if I don't show up, I get phone calls and emails. And he was usually one of the phone calls like, where you at, cuz? So I definitely have to, be in a state of prayer, in a state of self-care, taking care of myself and making sure that those that I do have to show up for. I got an alarm going off for some reason. Oh, I think that's trash too. Okay, I'll be trying to make sure I don't miss the trash man. So I try to make sure that when I do show up for those who need me, I am in a rested state. So self-care is like mandatory for life coaches. Coaches, I still got to get that list together for you guys. It's a next level training when it comes to the self-care process. I did some lives about it back in the day of all of the things that the founder and the father of life coaching, Thomas J. Leonard, teaches. It's in one of his books for trainers. And so he gives a list of like things we have to check off to make sure we as leaders, as trainers, as we pour into it, it trickles down to our coaches that we train, that we're taking care of. So today I feel very taken care of, very rested. So I'm going to go take care of my voice. We're going to have our eyebrows handled by the time y'all see me back on camera, because I got to be cute, especially when you show up for family. You got to be cute. My family thinks I'm a billionaire, so I got to show up like a billionaire when I walk in a room. Yeah, I know. So are there any questions before we go? I know we've been hanging out. I appreciate you guys. This live is in accountability to one of my coaches. I have a team of coaches now. I'm just going to stop counting because I'm about to hire another one and work with her. And I love that all of my coaches have some type of place in their heart for the Black experience. Either they're Black women themselves, or they're Black women of faith, or they're just women of other cultures who believe in pouring into Black women. And so I'm being very well supported in my circle to like tap in when I need it. And so for those of you who have reached out with prayers and love and even payments of like, here's a housewarming gift, or I'm going to buy this course for my friend, or I'm going to buy this book for someone I know, that means a lot to the legacy that we're leaving as Black women of faith. So I'm happy to be your Black Master Life Coach, certification trainer. I am just so excited to be in this space with you guys. So like Coach Alexa says, yes, Lord, and trust the process. That's what it's all about. So I don't see questions. Shouts out to Coach Deb, Coach Alexis in Texas, and those of you coaches and future Black Life coaches who watch this replay. Thank you guys for being a part of my community, my tribe. We have lurkers too, so thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Even if you never say anything, I see you. My soul sees you. My spirit sees you. And so I thank you for allowing me to show up. And thank you guys for showing up as well. So this is not farewell. Feels like it is, but it's not. I'm just saying goodbye for now. Remember, there's someone somewhere. They're waiting on you, future Black Life Coach, to walk in your destiny so that they can walk into theirs. Because it's when you let your own light shine, you give others permission to do the same. I don't know if you know it, but as a future Black Life Coach, as a currently certified Black woman of faith who's a certified Black Life Coach, when you impact just one life, you impact generations. Y'all ready to impact? Let's do it! Head over to futureblackLifeCoach.com, and I'll see you soon. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. Bye, future Black Life Coaches and life coaches. Bye, y'all.